My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountain side, let ring, I said, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring, ring, ring. Let freedom ring. Can Michael make Angela great again? Great, 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 great. Cheers! Great, great. Hi, everybody. This is Auntie. And I'm telling you, we are here tonight to talk about Angela and Michael. Can Michael make Angela great again? If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for being here. And to all of my nieces and nephews who have been with your auntie for the long haul, thank you, and thank you. Okay. Let me tell you something. This woman, okay, was just like my girl at the beginning. Y'all know I was ride or die. I'm talking about ride or die for our girl Angela. But Angela, is just all the hizzle for shizzle, my nizzle. Angela has taken her tail over to Nigeria to meet her man, Michael. And Angela has completely lost her mind over there. She got the ride of her life. She went around on the roller coaster 2 to 3 times, and she said that it was great. And so here we are on the next day, and Angela is having the privilege, the honor of meeting Michael's mother and her girlfriend and all the other little children who are sitting in the apartment complex walkway or alleyway or whatever it is. She's sitting there, she's saying hi to everybody. Hi, 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 sweetie, hi, sweetie. And so she walks upon, Michael's mother, and, they're very happy to see each other. And the girlfriend's like, hey, I had to be here, girl, see this for myself. And so basically, Angela is elated to be there, but she's extremely nervous because all eyes are on her. Bow, vogue it. Do what you got to do. Okay. So Angela's, she's a little bit uncomfortable with this. She shows Mama the pocketbook, and Mama says, oh, hell to the nana. Now, some people say that, Mama should have been a little bit more gracious about the pocketbook thing. But I say, hey, look, a woman knows what a woman likes. And if she don't like the damn pocketbook, hey, tell her, be honest about it. How many times have we accepted gifts from people only to regift it or throw it in the trash can or set it to the side somewhere? You know what I'm saying? So she basically was like, look, Michael, tell her I want a bag like the one she got. Ain't no shame in her game. Ain't no shame in Angela's. Okay, so basically we see Angela, doing what she do. She goes into the house. Mama has prepared these snails for her. And this is fine dining. And so I don't know whether or not TLC tells people to make something, off the coup for family or whatever. I understand that there were other Nigerian dishes that, Mama could have made. Well, Mama said, hell, I'm going to do the best that I can with what I got. And I know that I can cook a mad ass pot of snails. And so Mama presents that to Angela, and Angela says, Mama, look, I'm going to go ahead on and eat whatever you have. But before then, Angela basically asks Mama, now look, I'm not a Nigerian woman. And so you know what? I wanted to know whether or not you had some concerns about whether or not I was going to be fit for your husband. I mean, for your son, like cooking, cleaning, taking care, doing that, all that kind of stuff. And so the mama said, look, boo, I just want you to take care of my son. I know you're wealthier than him. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be taking care of him in America, and he's going to come over there to help make Angela great again. So we say, okay. And so basically, Mama said, I don't mind. Mama said, go ahead on and eat. So Angela, we see, picks up one of the snails off the table. She's trying to be as ladylike as she can be. And she puts the snail in her mouth. And it's probably, I don't know what the texture is, but whatever it is, it was just offensive to her mouth. And instead of her asking the mother, I'm sorry, can I get a napkin or something? She decides to say, Michael, kiss me. And so in that kiss, they exchange a snail, and it has illed and grossed all of us out. And Angela, being the woman she is, cultured, intelligent, wise beyond her years, decides that this is the best way for her to dispose of some food. Some people say that she fed him like a bird. You know how you take the bird stuff and the birds feed each other. I don't know. But Angela's not an animal. Angela's a human being. And she's a grown ass 52, 53-year-old woman. And she should have known better. And the mother said, aside from her being disrespectful about the food, I like her. I like her. I just need to make sure she brings me that handbag back. Okay, so we move on. Angela now meets the friends. She meets two of the three, and they're looking and saying, wow, she really is a grandma. Angela wants to laugh and giggle with them and tell them how much older she is than them. And they already can tell by, the wrinkles and the crinkles that are on her face. Although Michael told her to put some makeup on so that you can soften that look. Nothing that she puts on, boo, is going to soften it. I don't care whether or not she uses L'Oreal or Clinique. I don't care if she uses Bobbi Brown or MAC. I don't care if she goes to Sephora and buys everything off the shelf. There is absolutely nothing that is there that is going to help Angela to look softer or younger. I'm sorry, just my opinion. But anyway, we love her. And so basically, Angela asks the friends, whether or not, hey, is it true that he can't have a picture of it? Now, come on. These are his homeboys. Angela, you think they didn't already school him? He did not already school his friends on what to say. Of course he did. And so basically, his friends, co-sign and say, yeah, he can't, he can't. And so basically she said that she's tired. All she really wants to do is lay around at the hotel. But Michael says, no, we have to go and get you an African garb. We have to get you something. Here in Nigeria, we like to dress alike, and we like our women to wear, matching outfits with us. And so Angela's like, I'm big. Now, what I don't understand is that Nigeria, as well as anywhere else in the world, has heavy women. And they produce clothes for women that got a little bit of girth. See? They do produce those kind of clothes. And so why that was a big concern to Angela, I don't know. I don't know if it's because the woman who was standing outside of the apartment complex that watched her get out of the car was standing there and had a nice little shape and was looking like, really? I don't know what it was. But Angela seemed a little intimidated by her size. She felt a little insecure. And so when she went into the shop, she did not want the girl to widen the dress. She just wanted her to present the dress and present some cloth, but she didn't want it to be widened. And she said, I'm a little big here and I'm a little big here. And I'm saying, Angela, then get something that complements your shape. But since you're so used to wearing t-shirts and v-neck shirts, maybe this is something you're not accustomed to, wearing something that has a sleeve on it and comes down and fits you properly. But you know what, it's never too late to learn how to pick out a tire that is going to cover up all of your breasts. I'm just saying, they have a tire for heavy women. They always have. And so I don't think that Nigeria is any different. I mean, Michael's mother didn't look really small to me. I just was looking at her and I was like, you know what, follow suit, follow what the girlfriend has on. I mean, get a wrap, get something on. But Angela was really insecure about it. She gets so insecure about it that when Michael tells the she's fat, she gets offended and she smacks him in his face. Now, for some people, they think that's a love tap and that's a not have been appropriate for someone to smack me in my face, especially since we just met each other. Now, you know what? When you all, I'm sure that you have your opinion about that, but I really strongly feel like that was inappropriate. You don't put your hands on somebody to slap them in the face, whether you're joking or not. You would have to have known me for a long time. And even if you knew me for a long time, it's not ever appropriate for somebody to put their hands on me. Now, I don't know what my computer is doing over here, making all this noise. I cannot believe that this is going on. Like what the hell is going? Like, what is this? Like, oh my God! Like, excuse you, just ignore it. So basically, Angela, she sits there and she is all upset and everything, and she tells Michael, "You said it, you did it, and you meant it." You meant that I was fat. And Michael was saying, I didn't mean that. We heard from one of our fellow cousins last week who said that in Nigeria, when they call you fat, they don't mean that you're literally fat. They just mean that, you're thicker than the average woman. I don't know about that. I think that when Michael called her fat, he knew exactly what the hell he was saying because see, he had to carry that weight. He had to hold in that weight overnight. You see what I'm saying? 2 to 3 times, according to her. 2 to 3 times. So he knows fat when he feels fat laying on top of him or fat, you get the picture. So basically, she gets upset. She sees a pack of cigarettes, and Angela wants to buy the cigarettes because she's been nervous. Now, Michael, who is the man, Nigerian men, from what I have been told, like to be the man of the relationship. They like to be the one who you follow, the one who is the dominant person in the relationship. And so Michael was telling Angela, I don't want you to smoke. She already knew before she left that Michael didn't want her to smoke. But Angela said, I got this. So she reached all the way deep down into those double F's and she pulls out that money. And Angela buys her a pack of cigarettes. She gets so upset at the end that she's walking over to the TOC car and she is smoking her entire life away. And so we basically see Angela break down before our eyes. This fun loving woman. Now we see all the insecurities that she has about herself and about everything. She says, you know what, Michael? I don't want you to want to press me to buy these clothes or to wear these clothes because you knew that I was not Nigerian. But Angela, you knew that he was. So two can play this game. See, here's the thing. You are a woman from the United States. And not only that, you're a white woman. You say that repeatedly over and over. Everybody's looking at me because I'm white. Everybody's doing this because I'm white. And then you date a Nigerian and you don't expect to pick up some of his culture. I mean, you could have easily put a wrap around you or something. But to say to Michael, I'm not a Nigerian woman and want him to accept you the way that you are without making a compromise, to me, is just a little bit unreasonable. Everybody, when you're in a relationship, you have to give a little to get a little. It just is what it is. And nobody's saying that you have to wear a big old scarf around your neck or you got to dress in Nigerian wear all the time. But if your man is just asking you, Angela, can you put this on? Angela, let's purchase this. Angela, in our custom, we like to dress alike. That's a very small compromise. But because your family has worn you down and told you that this man is, not for you and that he's using you, you've been sending him money allegedly, according to your own. What's wrong with Angela? Can Michael make her great again? I don't know if this was just a fantasy, just something that Angela thought that she could do, and she thought that it would be cool and it would be, acceptable, and she could manipulate this man and she could, do whatever she wanted to do, and that this was going to be smooth sailing. Just like she said that she's not Nigerian. Guess what? Michael told her he didn't want her to smoke. Angela and Michael, I don't think is going to last because I think that Angela was there for the thrill of it all and not for the real of it all. See, stuff is getting real for Angela, and it's making her extremely uncomfortable. And I really think that she's wasted her money and wasted his. But hey, at least he was able to get some Trumpware out the deal. So I'm going to open up the phone lines for you all to call in. I just wanted to give a brief summary of what was going on. I had a caller who called in the first time, and I am going to call her back because she wanted to talk about Angela and Michael. And so we're going to call her. Okay, so call her with the last four digits, 6429. Auntie is calling you right now. The phone line is now open. That number is 240-986-1536. But I am calling this caller right now to get their opinion about Angela and Michael. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button when you come into the room. There are over 300 people here, and there are only 100 thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything to hit that thumbs up button to let YouTube, and I know that you are here, and I appreciate you, and I thank you. Okay, we've got to move on. Caller, I tried to call you. But we now have another caller, boo. Hi, caller. You are on with Auntie.
Hi, Auntie. This is
Hello.
Deborah.
Hi, Deborah. How are you?
I'm fine. I was just calling to talk about Angela. Oh
Oh,
my God.
okay. Get on it, girl. Let's
You would have
go.
had you would have had to pry that cigarette out of her cold dead hand to get her to not smoke.
Okay.
She was gonna have that cigarette.
Yeah, because she
And
had already
honestly,
went.
I think she's just there for the ride.
You think so?
I think she just came to get her some dang shang-a-lang and she gonna go home empty-handed.
So you think she just using him for the D?
Girl, yes, because ain't nobody in her hometown gonna give her none.
Oh
So
wow.
she had to go across the world to get it.
But she said that she had a wedding ring, and we saw her when she went to the pawn shop and bought the $290 ring. Well, at least she put it on layaway, and she had intentions on.
Girl, she go get that ring back to that pawn shop and get her money back.
So you don't think
She gonna need it when she get home.
Yeah, she is.
She
Well,
gonna be broke as a joke when she get back home.
when she was broke as a joke when she went over there.
She looked like she needed to spend some money and get her hair done, looking like straw.
Okay. Yeah, it is a
Girl, she
little.
looked a hot mess when she got off that plane, all funky and sweaty. Ooh, girl.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I think she has good intentions. I just don't think it's going to work out because I think that they are literally two worlds apart from one another.
I think if he got over here and he saw some of the Nigerian women that's already here, He would leave Angela in a heartbeat.
And see, you know what the thing about it is that Angela appears to be U.S. broke, and he's Nigerian broke. So although he thinks that she has a lot of money, it's going to be to me it looks like it's going to be like the same setup with Muhammad and Danielle. Remember when Muhammad came over and was with Danielle? Danielle was United States America broke. She didn't have anything. The lights was getting cut off. The phone was cut off. And I'm afraid that it's going to be the same thing when she comes over here. I just see, there's some similar things between the two of them.
Yeah, that's probably true. But for some reason, he's under the impression that he's going to meet Donald Trump.
He what?
I don't know. Michael is under the impression that he's going to meet Donald Trump. I don't know, because he's his idol and his hero and all this other stuff. And I'm thinking this poor little fella hasn't done his homework.
You know what?
I'm serious, Auntie.
He has a fantasy of who Donald Trump is. He doesn't realize that, the Donald Trump that wrote that book years ago is not the Donald Trump who was serving as our 45th president.
Well, honey, I feel sorry for him because him and Tariq are somewhat delusional.
Okay, and we talk about Tariq next. Okay, so stick around for that.
Okay, Auntie. Well, I'm gonna open up the line for the rest of my cousins. Hi, cousins.
Love you.
Click, click, click. Bye.
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 Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm not going to talk too much about, but I think that he is, he's excited and he doesn't really know what's going on. And he has all of these dreams about what the United States is like and all of that kind of stuff. But, we've changed and some things are a little different now. And so when he gets over here, he'll find that out. But what really is Angela's job to tell him. But she is, probably a supporter. She had a lot of things for him. And I'm not saying that I am not a supporter, and I'm not saying that I am a supporter. I respect the office. And so, basically I ain't gonna sit up here and, say anything negative. Or even make it about that. Because basically, guess what? This is all about Angela and Michael, and it is not about the state of our country. We ain't even going to go there, okay? We ain't even going to go there. So, callers, you can call me back in. Matter of fact, you know what? Hi, caller, you're on with Auntie. Hi, caller, you're on with Auntie.
Hey, Auntie, this is Janice.
Hi, Janice. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing tonight?
I'm doing good.
Good. Of course, we're talking about Angela and Michael. Oh, my gosh.
Do you have me on speakerphone? Wait a minute. Do you have me on speakerphone?
I'm sorry?
Am I on a speaker?
No.
Okay.
Can you hear me better?
Yes, we can hear you much better. Thank you.
Okay, sorry. When I saw the episode and she was saying, oh, she's going to eat whatever his mom gives her, and then she tried that snail and she spit it in his mouth, I could have just vomited.
Okay. I think everybody did.
I don't understand why he even let her do that. His mom obviously saw her do it because the look on her face. It was just awful.
It was. It really was. It was awful.
And my first reaction when I saw how excited his mom was to see her, and knowing how old she was, I said, this has to be just Sam, because there is no way any mother would want her son who's old enough who's 30 years old to be marrying some woman who can't give him children.
Well, I don't know whether or not he wants children. That's never come up. So, I wouldn't make that assumption because I know a lot of men that don't want children. So he may not want children.
That's true. That's true. But usually, I would think, especially in other cultures, it's important for their name to go on and, that type of thing. So, I mean, he hasn't mentioned it, but that's just come up in my mind.
I don't know. He may just want to, we don't know. I'm not ready to make that assumption. You know what I'm saying? I just think that they both in it for the ride. And with modern technology and the
That's
way things
true.
are now, she could be 52 years old and still have a baby.
That baby's gonna come out looking like a wrinkled mess.
Okay. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, women are
Well,
having babies older and older
with
now.
technology, with technology, it is possible, but even taking the baby out of the mix, you're right. I think they are both just in it for. She wants sex, and he wants the the financial part and the green card, and get over here and be able to support his family. Some, but that's all. They're both kind of just in it for the ride.
I don't know. We will see, won't we?
Yes, ma'am. I don't know, but it was interesting, and like you said, his friends they know what to say. She asked him, what about the pictures of you in the phone? And he said, "Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in there now since you're here." I don't know. She's so insecure.
She's very insecure. She's in an uncomfortable environment too.
She is, but she wanted to be there, so she should try to bend a little bit. Like the clothing he was trying to get her to wear, and he said, "Oh, I want us to match." That alone did make me think, okay, well, these two girls were together,
Yeah, she
but
should
she
have
didn't even want to
compromised.
participate.
Yeah, I think she should have compromised on that. But Angela had worked herself up into a tizzy. And I don't know if she deals with panic attacks or whatever, but she had really worked herself up into a tizzy. And she had been there, on that plane for all that time. She slept with him. She got up in the morning and she ain't had a cigarette. And anybody that has been on nicotine know damn well that eventually you're going to want a cigarette. And so by her going through all of this stuff and meeting the mother and spitting snails out in people's mouth, I think she worked herself up into a tizzy, and we really saw the worst of her come out. So I mean,
That's that's true. That's true. And I just hope let me be the man. Don't smoke. It's not aware of everything about her either. So he has to kind of, they both kind of have to be careful of each other's personalities.
absolutely. Well, thank you so much for calling in, sweetie.
Thank you. It's great talking to you as always.
You
And
too.
I love you. You guys have a good evening.
Love you.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Bye bye. Your girlfriend had worked herself up. Hi, calling you on with Auntie.
Oh, hey, how are you, Auntie?
I'm doing great. Who am I speaking with?
This is Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
Hi, I'm gonna make this quick because I gotta go see my baby. I didn't think I would even get through, but
You did.
I watched the episode. I watched it twice, and the first time I laughed, ha ha hee hee, at what was going on with Angela, and then I watched it again, and it grew kind of serious. I got really somber watching it. You know why?
Why?
Because she was serving me colonizer tea. Her whole, smacking him spitting in his mouth. I feel like, and I don't know if it's Rachel or it's because she's older than him. But I feel like she's above all of them over there.
Okay.
And it kind of bothered me. It bothered me and rubbed me the wrong way.
Okay.
And the question I wanted to ask you is, do you think if she met with, I don't know, fell in love with Leif Erikson from Denmark, would she go over there and cut up in Europe like she's doing in Nigeria?
Yes.
You think she would?
Unequivocally.
Like
Absolutely, I believe she would because it doesn't
so
make
that
a
she's
difference.
just uncouth.
Yes, it makes no difference what kind of environment you put Angela in. Angela is going to be Angela. And I don't think it's just because she was over in Nigeria. I don't think it's a race thing with her. I don't think she's racist.
Okay.
I don't think any of that. I think that she had these fantasies in her mind and she went over there and this is above her head and she has not been able to smoke a damn cigarette.
Okay, that makes okay. Then because I wanted to laugh and I was kind of rooting for her, but then I said, hold up, what is the motive here? What is she really thinking? Because part of me thought she has no sense, she's not worldly, she's not traveled, and the other part was like, wait, is that she thinks she's above them?
I don't think she thinks she's above them. I think that she knows exactly where her ass is, and I think that being in that environment woke her the hell up. And it's not fun and games anymore. I really do think that.
Yeah, now this is the real deal.
This is the real deal.
And do they not know that she does? What makes them think that she has money? The mom said something like that she's richer.
Yes, and I don't know where the mom got that from. I'm sure we'll find out later on. But Angela has been sending him money. And so the mother probably does think she's richer because Angela said herself that she was
$20 US is going to seem like a lot of money in Nigeria. I mean, how much is she sending?
I don't know, but she said that she's been sending him money.
Because Michael's in for a rude awakening when he gets here because Nigerians here are killing it. They're doing better than Angela.
True.
I'm Caribbean, I'm Haitian, and we are like, I work in the medical field. All the Nigerians, all the Caribbean people, they're working their 40, 50, 60-hour shifts and they're killing it. So Michael, I think when he gets here, if he does get here, it's going to be a rude awakening and Angela needs to realize that too.
It is. It's going to be a rude awakening. It is, because that's what I said. She appears to be American poor. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
So
yes.
So for the average American, I mean, she's taking care of a whole lot of people. And when I say poor, I don't mean Angela doesn't make any money. I just mean that
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Because she's in the nursing field, so she's probably making really good money. She has 2 jobs, but she's taking care of 7 people. She has her 2 daughters and and she has 6 grandchildren. And she's taking care of the medical expenses. Is probably
her mother.
So her salary is being stretched a long way. I mean, that's just my opinion.
But they said she's a nurse's aide. She's not a nurse. She's a nurse's aide.
Yeah, I said nurse's assistant.
Yeah, nursing is okay. Because I remember another caller that say nurse, and when I watched back again, they said she's a nurse's aide.
Okay, yeah, I think she's a nursing assistant, or a nursing aide, or whatever you want to call it. But she's still making pretty good money. I mean, that's not nothing to sneeze at.
No, listen. Let me tell you something, Angela.
Angela, wait a minute! Don't call me Angela. Hold up, this Auntie. Don't be calling me Angela.
Oh, sorry. Oh my
Hell no!
No, I feel like I want to talk to Angela so bad. That's why.
Well, look.
I just have the television. But yeah, so Georgia, they make way less. So up here in the north, they're about $14 an hour. So down there, Auntie, it's really only like 8 or 9. I wouldn't be surprised per hour.
I don't know.
Yeah, but did you hear that Michael erased? I don't know if you discussed that he erased all his pictures because the episode went viral in Nigeria.
And he did what?
His Instagram account used to be open to the public. Now it's deleted or private.
Okay.
Because I read that the episode went viral in Nigeria. Like it's everywhere in Nigeria. The whole Angela and Michael thing. It's like a big deal there. So he went incognito. So.
What?
Yes. It's weird, but let me get let me get going. Thank you for picking up.
Thank you so much, Jenny.
I'd like to greet all the cousins and god sisters and god brothers and aunts. You're doing a great job. I listen to you all the time.
Thank you
so much.
I love you.
Love you too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, now what the hell? How the hell would he delete his damn Instagram? They didn't already see your ass now. They have already seen him now. What is the need of him doing that? The phone lines are open. The number is 240-986-1536. Again, the number is 240-986-1536. To me, that's stupid. I mean, I'm done. I'm just done. And like, for what? Hi, caller, you're on with Auntie. Hello? Okay. Okay. So, I have 1, 2, 3. Please call in. The lines are open. I don't know what to say about Angela. I really don't think that Angela I want to see Angela win. And I know that sounds strange, but I really want to see Angela win. I don't want to see her brokenhearted, even though I know it's not gonna work. Hi, caller, you're on with Auntie.
Hello?
Hi, caller, you're on with Auntie.
Hello?
Hello, you're on with Auntie.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. Who am I talking with?
This is Tifa Ray.
Hi, how are you, Tifa Ray?
Good. I'm so happy and honored you took the call. Well, Auntie, let me keep it short and sweet because I'm at work. I got about 5 minutes left, and I snuck out here to call you.
Oh.
Wasn't expecting the call to go through, but it did.
It did. It's your night.
It is. So, Auntie, I just have just a couple of comments to make about Angela. And what's the dude's name? Michael? Michael. You know, we cannot overestimate how nasty it was when she spit up that snail in his mouth.
Okay.
It was so nasty. I mean, I almost gagged. It was absolutely disgusting. So one thing I just wanted to point out, I think that Michael is not his real name. And I do think that he's Muslim, just from the way that his mom was dressed. And he seems like, I think he is a Hausa, which is like a tribe in Nigeria. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. But if there are any Nigerians out there, and I'm not Nigerian, but if there are any Nigerians out there, maybe they could correct me. But it looks like he was Muslim. And, you know, in Islam, you cannot just be kissing up on people and stuff like that. How unaware is this woman?
Very.
I mean, she's just so unaware. and just absolutely repulsive. I mean, I really need her to just go somewhere, go smoke a cigarette in the middle of somewhere, and just go somewhere. I'm tired of her.
You know you love Angela.
You
What
know,
would we do
I
without?
was trying to figure you out because she didn't seem like she would be tight. And I've known that when she first started, when it was introduction of character, you seemed like you were kind of a fan of hers.
I was liking her. I was feeling her. I was feeling Angela. Oh yes, I was. Mhm.
You were a fan. So
Yeah,
she
no
didn't really let
shade.
you down, didn't she?
No, I think she's still entertaining as hell. I think she's still having fun. I think she's inappropriate, but I think she's still having fun. And I'm really still trying to be in her. I haven't given up on Angela. Even though she did that nasty BS, I have not given up on
Mm-hmm.
Angela yet.
What was that? What was the last thing you said?
I have not given up on Angela. Do you think that Michael gonna make?
Oh, you haven't given up on
No,
her.
I haven't not yet. But do you think that Michael's gonna make Angela great again?
That in itself was offensive. And I need Michael to turn on the TV and watch some real things about what he said about African countries. So, you know, he just all kinds of misinformed and confused. So I don't know what news syndicate he's been listening to, but he needs to get it together.
So you don't believe that Michael's gonna make Angela great again?
Um, no, he's not. If he comes here, I can almost guarantee you he will be cheating on her by the end of the night. If he finds somebody who will, or he's not. I don't think he's going to want to be in her little town that she's in. I mean, he looks like a city boy, like he's from the capital. It looks like he's not going to be down with living there. He has America in his mind, probably of milk and honey, and he probably doesn't even understand, like the countryside life. I don't think he gets it.
Okay. Well, we will see. Thank you so much for taking time on your little sneak break to call your
Okay, good to talk to you, Auntie. And
love
I love
you.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
I tell y'all, I am not giving up on Angela. I'm telling y'all, I'm not. And I know y'all want me to, but I am not giving up on Angela. Hi, calling you on with Auntie.
Hi, Auntie.
Hello.
I don't know if you talked about it already, but was that Angela on the Maury show?
Yes.
So do you think she's on for TV? Is she really in love with Michael?
I think she like Michael.
How did they say they met online?
Huh?
How did they say they met online?
No, they met on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
She met him on Facebook.
I don't know. I think Michael thinks he's going to be one of those rich Africans they talk about on The Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Okay. I think Michael doesn't. I think Michael knows she's not that rich.
That's how she came off the airplane. He should know she's not that rich.
Yeah, he said she was different than what he expected her to be. I don't believe that Michael thinks that Angela is rich, but again, it's different. I guess over there than it is over here. You'll find out if she brings him here. I'm hoping that he does get a little fighting chance here. There's a little part of me that's 50-50 about this thing. I kind of really want to see Michael come to the United States and meet Trump.
I do too, actually.
I really do. Can you imagine him on the stage with a sign? I would, I would be screaming. I think he needs he's so optimistic and he's so hopeful. And you can't help but fall in love with Michael and Angela. I'm telling you.
I like Michael. He seems so innocent. Just doesn't know.
He doesn't, and that's what I'm saying. I think he gonna make Angela great again. What you think? Do you think he's gonna make Angela great again?
No. I think when he gets there, he's going to leave Angela. It's going to be just like Big Deal and Muhammad.
I don't know what they say.
Remember
You hope for the best.
the first part when her family was saying, like, oh, she's probably lying about having your picture. I feel like she's going to come. She's going to have problems with her family.
Well, he's definitely gonna have problems with her family. Oh no, if
And
ands or buts about that.
Is she from Atlanta or is she from somewhere else in Georgia?
From my understanding, she's from Georgia.
Atlanta?
From Pinehurst or Hazelhurst, Georgia.
Oh, Lord, that sounds like a small redneck town.
I don't
Oh,
know.
Lord.
I don't know much about Georgia.
I don't want to keep you all long. I just want to see if that was her on the Maury show.
It was. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you, Auntie.
Love you. You have a great night, okay?
You too.
All right, sweetie. Bye-bye. Thank you so much, Maggie Mama, for the $11.99 super chat. Thank you. Hi, calling you on with Auntie.
Hi, Auntie. It's Frank.
What's up,
I'm just you're as popular as a radio station these days. I had to implement my old radio station calling techniques to be able to get through. You're so popular.
Yes. Is Michael going to make Angela great again?
Well, to paraphrase what Andrew Cuomo said the other day, he's not going to make Angela great again because Angela was never great to begin with.
Damn! Damn!
She's a real piece of work. The old saying, when in Rome, do what the Romans do, and she couldn't put herself out enough to get a obviously beautiful set of pajamas that Michael wanted her to get so it could have matching pajamas. Oh, wait a minute, it's not pajamas. It looks like pajamas. But I had all these great points, Auntie, and in your opening monologue, you stole every one of them.
I'm sorry.
Michael's mother's not much small. It's not much smaller than Angela. She could clearly have gotten something there if she wanted to.
Exactly.
It just didn't make any sense to me why she was being that way. Oh, I'm big. Well, yeah, you're not the only big woman in the world, Angela. You're not the biggest woman in the world. They undoubtedly have something in your size, or if not, they could very easily make you something.
You damn right, Frank. You damn right. And I'm going to tell you, on Sunday when I come out and do my review, I'm going to wear one of my Kenty outfits. I have a couple of Kenty outfits. I'm not a small woman. So I ain't really big either, but I'm not a small woman. And I'm going to start wearing my Kenty so that Angela can see that big girls can rock Kenty cloth and African cloth. I mean, we could rock the style.
Yes, absolutely. There was no reason for her to not get one other than just being stubborn. She didn't want one. She wanted a cigarette, and as you said earlier, you know how it is when you want a cigarette and everything gets on your nerves. I've never smoked, but I've been around smokers, and yeah, everything gets on your nerves, and you get fidgety, and you just can't put up with anything, and that's exactly what the case was with her. If Michael was willing to put up with her, I think he would deserve a green card if he gets one, because that would definitely qualify as earning it, putting up with her. And undoubtedly, as the last caller said, redneck small town that he would have to deal with living with her there. Yes, the smells were terrible. I think that's the thing, though, because if you go back, we had the lechon with Larry, we had the chicken's feet with Chantel, we had the sheep's head with Nicole, and now we got the snails. So they're doing this on purpose because of how much brouhaha was caused by Larry and the Lechon. So they're obviously trying to generate some drama here, where it may not exist in the first place.
So you do believe that TLC is doing this on purpose?
Absolutely. I think that the huge outpouring of how stupid is Larry to not eat the roasted pork is the same response they're trying to get over and over. So I think the producers go there and say, hey, what's the strangest dish that is normally served? And they, knowing how TLC likes to fraud, they probably bought the ingredients.
Yeah. Okay. I've heard
But,
other people say that, and they're thinking that TLC is behind this, and exactly what you said, that they are asking the families, what is something that you all eat that is rare or that would be offensive to the average American. Can you make that? And then the mom makes snails. But let me ask you
Pedro's family, Pedro says that they didn't even eat chicken fifty. So I don't think that Pedro's mom was trying to pull a fast voodoo ritual on Chantel's family, or Sea Air, as her real name is. I don't think he was trying to pull a fast one on them. I think that was TLC straight up frauding.
Okay, so let me ask you something. If you think that TLC was frauding, here's my question. Was Angela in on it?
Sure. No, absolutely not.
Okay. It was a
setup. Because they needed to get her grossed out reaction and how she tolerated it all. So, and they couldn't have got that if she knew what was coming, because I don't believe she's a good actress. Oh, and something that I wanted to bring out here. I believe that Angela's goal here, because she's been on Maury twice and carrying on and all that, and that she may be trying to be the new Mama June from the Honey Boo Boo franchise.
What? Frank, where the hell you get that
from? Well, I pulled it out of my butt, but she wants to be on TV.
Okay.
And Honey Boo Boo's Mama June made money for doing nothing other than follow my redneck dysfunctional family around and pay us money. And I think she would probably like to have the same deal. So she goes on Maury a couple of times and talking about Scotty's out who the father of Scotty's kids are and all that. And, so that didn't work. So now she's on 90 Day Fiancé, just trying to stir up enough interest so that she might be the new Mama June and maybe get some TV money for nothing. Maybe she wants the Mama June makeover.
Okay. Let me ask you another question, Frank, while I got you on the phone. Look, I'm about to do a damn interview. What is Reddit saying about Angela? Are you on Reddit?
Oh, of course I am. Yeah.
Okay. What are they saying about Angela on Reddit? What
generally,
do they think?
Yeah, she's not received very well over there. The general consensus is very similar to mine, that white trash on parade. She's in Africa. I don't know that anybody really deep dives on her. They all stay kind of superficial. I think we think more about her than they do. We deep dive more into the personality and what she's thinking and what she's planning. And so let me throw this out. What I think is wrong right now in their relationship, at the point that we're at, what we have seen, what we know about the relationship, she wanted him to be submissive.
Yes.
I think she thought she was going to go get her a nice little submissive young guy who didn't have his stuff together and didn't know what he was doing, and she was going to have her a boy toy that she could bring home and get 2 to 3 times a night out of anytime she wanted.
Yes, I agree with that. Now,
and she gets there, and he's a Nigerian man, and they're not submissive. The men are dominant. One of the things that Michael's mom said was that she hoped Angela would listen to him, which I think was a cleverly coded way of her saying, "I hope Angela will be submissive to Michael as Nigerian women are submissive to the men here, because that's his culture. That's what he's going to expect. And if that's what he expects, he is out of luck, because she has two no's, loud and louder, and she is not the submissive type."
Wow. So let me ask you another question before we hang up with each other. Is Tyreek a topic of discussion on Reddit?
Oh, of course, yeah. They compare him to Cleveland Brown on Family Guy or the Cleveland Show. Oh, that's nasty.
Well, we're getting ready to talk about him.
Back,
he is up next. He is up next.
Yeah.
And I have seen some things that he has been saying on Instagram, and so I cannot wait to talk about Tyreek next.
And Auntie, if it's okay, I would like to call back in sometime during that conversation for that as well, if that's okay.
Well, I tell you what, your last four digits are 7499. I will call you.
How about that? That sounds like a deal.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Frank.
Thank you. Good evening, cousins. And, don't go anywhere, because we got plenty to say about Tariq and Hazel. And thanks, Auntie, and we'll talk to you later.
Okay, then. Love you, Frank. Talk to you soon.
I love you, Auntie.
Okay. I want to say thank you so much for the super chats. Let me go back up here. Mama Arda, thank you for the $5 super chat. Gotta wonder, have to ask, who's worked harder and earned it more, Michael or Muhammad? Okay. I saw what's her name? Ooh. Let me get to it. Maggie's mama. Thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. You just been super chatting your little ass off tonight. Thank you so much. I so appreciate it. Look, we're going to wrap up, Angela. I know I have missed so many phone calls tonight as it relates to this. I'm going to go ahead and take this call, because you have been calling back to back. So I'm going to take your phone call, and this is going to be our last call on Angela and Michael. Hi, caller. You're on with Auntie.
Hi, Auntie. It's Hannah from New York.
Hi, how are you?
How are you, honey? Girl, it's been hard to get through, girl.
You're
busy.
It's been. What you gotta say, Bird? What you gotta say?
Girl, let me tell you something. That part when they was over there looking at the dresses, the African dresses so pretty, and the girl came out, that part right there, right? And she said she was too big and not to come out with the dress and whiten it up. Now, Auntie, when she came and slapped him, I thought that he was gonna look underneath his outfit and take out a Mandingo warrior harpoon and stab up on. I said, "Oh, he's gonna take something underneath his outfit? What?" And the girl by the sales girl looked at him like, "Oh, you didn't know what you just did. You didn't know what you just did, Miss Angela." Because I said, "What?" The girl was looking out for the Mandingo warrior harpoon. She was looking for it. She was looking for it.
He's gonna stab her ass like a whale. She said she was big. Oh my
God. Okay. I said, "Oh no, she got away with that." I don't know how she got away with that. But let me tell you something. When they went to Mama's house, now I noticed something about Mama's house. They ain't poor.
Okay.
They are not poor.
All right.
No, they are not poor. The only reason why she hit it off with Mama is because they're in the same age range and they come from the same old school. That's it. That's it. Okay? Because Mama was rocking with her nice earrings and her outfit
She
and
was.
her friends. They
She
was
was.
rocking it.
Yes, they was.
Okay?
Yes, they was. They looked a
They
little
was
bit like, because the other one, I'm trying to tell you, looked like Harriet Tubman. Okay? When I looked at her, I said, she
rocking.
looking a little borderline Harriet Tubman-ish. Auntie, you had to go ahead and see. But look, when I saw both of them, right, and not because they Nigerian, but just because of the way they look, here I go in my mind, sister, you've been on my mind. Sister, we're two of a kind. Sister, we sure ain't got a whole lot of time. So let me tell you something, sister. They look like they thick as thieves, like they running for color purple. They look like they in the sister, Nelly, Nelly.
Let me tell you, Auntie, when she was gonna get the cigarette, right? And she was like, let me get the cigarette. You don't understand. Let me get the cigarette. I said, he wasn't getting it. He said, women don't smoke. And she was like, let me get the cigarette. She was looking inside her bra for the money. I said, oh, she's gonna take out some mace now. She's gonna mix up my Michael. Don't do that.
Let me tell you something. Silly and Nutty would have fucked her up. I'm telling you, Michael had came back home crying and his eye was a little swelled up. Silly and Nutty would have whooped her ass. I'm trying to tell you. Them two sisters said, we sure ain't got a whole lot of time.
She's looking for that. She's looking for that Mandingo warrior harpoon, though. She's looking for it.
I'm telling you. But you know what? That makes sense, though, because that's why the mother was like, I don't want that damn bag. The mother was like, I do not want that bag. She was like, don't bring me no damn bag with no scriptures all up on it. You don't know me like that. Bring me a bag like the one you got.
Because hello. You know what? You know what impressed Mama, Michael's mama? I want to tell you what would have impressed Michael's mama.
Okay.
Had she taken Michael's mama to a beautiful store, over there, and got her whatever the hell she wanted, that would have impressed her.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, it would.
Thank you. Don't bring me no bag for $10 from Target. Wait, they can watch the internet.
Bro, take me shopping. Take me to the market and let me pick out my own stuff. Oh, bring me a bag like her. And I don't. Some people were offended at the mother. They felt like the mother wasn't being grateful. But let me tell you something. When you give somebody a gift, give them something that they want. Don't give me no bag with no script. I wouldn't have took that either. I wouldn't have. It would immediately. And not that I'm not appreciative of gifts, because I get gifts from my viewers all the time. But that right there would have been, it'd have been sitting in a VV bag. Value Village. It would have been going to the I don't like stuff like that with writing all on. I don't even I carry designer bags, but they never have the names and the C's and the Michael Kors and all. I don't like stuff like that. So I know I wouldn't have took a bag with no damn scripture on it. So I thought that the mother had every right to be honest and say, I don't like that. Give me something that I like, something like what you have.
And let me tell you, Auntie, my kids know exactly what I want. And if they don't, they take me. They take me wherever I want to go. Mommy, whatever you want, Mom. That's what you do. You want to impress somebody? Let me take Mommy to one of her stores, right? And whatever she wants. That's how you impress somebody. Okay, you don't impress nobody bringing them those $9.99 bags from Target. Don't do that.
Yes, nobody want no damn Amazon pocketbook. What the hell are you doing?
No, let me tell you something. When he was putting her in that car, he was done. He's almost done. I hope he can make it over here. But I tell you, Auntie, I don't think she's going to be another Nicole that doesn't make enough money to bring his behind over here. And I tell you what, even if she got 2 good jobs, she has too many dependents. Way too many.
Yeah.
Way too many. And you know she's going to claim them. She's going to claim them because she needs her income tax back every year like all of us do, right? She ain't going to make it.
But the thing about it is, like Frank said, you know, the thing about it is he is an aggressive man. He's not going to want her to dominate him. He's already said that she was
No.
masculine, she was agile, she was manlike, she was, it was too much
Hmm.
going on. He's not going to tolerate Angela's foolishness. So they're going to bump heads if he was to come here. They're going to bump
No,
heads.
no, they're not gonna make it.
They're not going to make it.
Now, I hope he does come. I hope he does come, but they're not as longevity. I don't see it because she's been by herself so long that she's forgot what it's like to be in a relationship where it's given and taken.
True,
You know,
true.
it's given and taken. Nobody has to dominate one or the other. It's a given and taken.
But
She don't know how to do that.
she
She
don't
just
know how to
wants
do that.
everything her freaking way. You
That
know,
is true.
especially when she went to get them. Those dresses were beautiful. Those dresses were beautiful. And let me tell you, that nice dress that he may always get the matching outfit, I would have ran with it. But
Okay.
she was being cruel. She was being cruel. Oh, you forgot I was from America. I think I was from America.
You knew
Uh huh.
that when
And
you get right. You knew that. I mean, you knew that I wasn't Nigerian, but you knew you wasn't Nigerian too. Come on.
but what the heck? Yeah, exactly. You don't do stuff like that. You're supposed to embrace their culture. You're supposed to do your research and see. I would have came with my own theory before I even got there. I would have had my own outfit already. Because if you in love, you say you in love. You say you in love. That's right. And then let me tell you something about that ring. That ring is still in the pawn shop. Okay?
She said
Okay?
she had no. She said she had the ring. No. The
She
ring
couldn't.
is not there. She gonna pull it
That ring's in
out.
the pawn shop, Auntie.
The ring. No, she got the ring. Come on, don't say the ring at the pawn shop. She got the ring.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought she left it there because she couldn't afford to take it out. I mean, I don't know.
She may have. I don't
But
know.
but she.
I don't know. I'm hoping she got the ring.
How come she didn't bring her own cigarette? She should have had her little case with her.
She probably had to pay taxes on it. You
So
know,
we got to pray, girl, okay? We got to
okay.
pray. Because let me tell you, mama's prayers be heard. And his mother is a praying mother. I'm telling you, that ain't going to go but so far.
True,
I'm serious.
true.
That's going to be another Nicole jam, for real.
Because I'm telling
Okay?
you right
But
now,
I hope Michael is a sweetheart, and I hope he gets a really nice girl, wherever she's from. But Angela and him, they are mismatched, but
but the
forget
last
about it.
thing
She
she
just want
want
to
to
be
do
on
is
TV. That's it. Go for the ride. Take me here. Let the see people buy this, buy that, and then she's gonna come home with her raggedy butt by herself.
she don't want them to be talking about some till you do right by me. She don't want that color purple to come up on out of the ceiling. Okay, because I'm telling you right now, they look
Yo,
like they would jack her up. But the mother was very outspoken because she said, aside from the food, I like her. So the mother ain't bite her tongue. You know what I'm saying? They may have
right.
cut some of what the mother
Mm-hmm.
said, but the mother said, aside from the food and the way she behaved up in my house, I like her.
Yeah,
They're not gonna play with her.
but they seeing dollar bills, and whatever, But like I said, I hope, like I said, but I really feel that that's a total mismatch in character.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
but they just had, like I said, a little bit time and whatever, but I don't see it, And like I said, even if they was trying to, when she comes over here, she don't make enough to bring him over. She has too much responsibility,
Yeah.
way too much responsibility. So I hope Michael's dream come true and he can come to the States. However, but you know, we shall see. But yeah, she had to take that purse back tonight, back to Target, back to Target. She had to take that bag right back to her to Target.
You always give me a good laugh. I'm not lying. Thank you so much for calling in, sweetie. I love you.
Love, I love you, Auntie. I
Okay.
love you, Auntie, and I love the way you sing and the way you cut up. Love you.
Mwah. Good night.
Bye, baby. Good
Bye.
night, baby. Bye, cousins. Mwah.
Yeah. So we ended on a good note. We're going to take a break. And when we come back, we will be talking about pillow talk. Tyreek and Hazel. Don't look like the pillow is separating them now. Stick around, you all. I'll be back in about 5. Love you. Mwah. So let me tell you something.